Sure.
A boy with no shoes, he fell to their hands, to cage and abused, and lo, in the month of darkness, and lo, his name destroyed.
Let's ask the land agent to reinspect the riverside drains.
And lo, he went into the void.
This is cool. You get a hint of people being humans for a bit, like that one time we saw people playing a game. You just don't see a lot of that. I'm thinking that bone charm in that one building over there might be the black mark I'm looking for, or it's right there. Hard to say.
Must have talked with the cook.
Either way, I don't see guards around, so I think I can just wander around.
I won't be able to have another dinner party for at least a
Careful with that
month.
sword. The Grand Guard won't like it.
Sacred altar.
Well, she's all fancy. And that loops back around to the shitty part of town. Let's avoid that.
If I was infested with blood fly larvae, I'd probably kill myself.
Is this the black? Yeah, it is. That's the black market.
I was the official milliner at the palace, and his father before him. Please, come right in. I'm sure you're an honest and respectful customer with coin to spin.
Apparently. 2 upgrades available. The Red Siblings. Bullets are fired in a rapid burst. Magazine size is set to 3. Improved accuracy. Reduced area of effect spread damage range. Huh. The Insistent Gentleman. Pistols chain feed ammo that never needs reloading. Semi-automatic firing. Ooh. That sounds great, never reloading. Although I never feel like I use enough pistol shots to need to reload anyway. Because I'm not actively fighting either way.
I wonder if we'll have a visit from the new Empress Delilah. Karnaca could be her summer residence.
Disabled carriage rails. An engineer on the take will shut off the electricity to the carriage rails, allowing passage through the wall of light and easier access to the Grand Palace.
Customers you deserve.
Costs 212 to get unlocked, which is kind of expensive. I think I already got past the wall of light, technically. Rewires, healing items, various bolts. I believe we just have everything, more or less. We have most things. I have no sticky grenades, and I have no grenades. So I have no grenades of any type. But I don't usually use those. So I'm disinclined.
Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry.
So the question is, can I find stuff to spend it on for upgrades, or am I at the point where money doesn't even mean anything to me, making me question all the more why I'm even picking it up in the first place? Magazine size makes sense. It's cheap, though. Where's the major upgrades?
I shouldn't have eaten that.
We have so many of these things already.
It's what happens when you're half starved all the
Wow,
time.
I'm really that low on options, huh? Guess so. Spring razor trap upgrades. And I already grabbed these upgrades. I go for hardened bolt. Here's the one I had the option for here, but I don't have enough things purchased to get them apparently. So I can go for brisk shot or just rapid fire, never reloading shots. I think I'd go for the Insistent Gentleman, but at the same time I also don't need it at all.
Blows. Hark, under
Need
she
5 upgrades.
goes.
I'm already getting this one.
Very good.
So is that it?
Up alongside.
Oh wow, you need a ton of upgrades.
In for a ride.
Okay, accuracy and reload speed, why not? Unless I forget something I have like nothing else to spend money on. Aside from upgrades I'm not going to use, like kill people more, better, faster upgrades basically. Technically the pistol's used against the bloodfly, so it's not crazy to get. I don't want this one because it's going to make it ricochet, which could lead to me killing somebody I'm not trying to kill. Now I've got the Insistent Gentleman. There we go, ta-da!
Any work, there's no coin.
I guess I'll just blow all my money now, because this might be the last time I visit a store. So let's do the carriage rail thing, just because I
Make a
can.
living around here.
And, stock up on both types of grenades a little bit. Figure I'll do like a portion of each. Leave myself room to pick up the rest off the floor, so I don't totally waste my money. But give us a head start, because I apparently have 0 of each at the moment. And so I'm back down to having no money.
Same nightmare again.
Come back soon, if I'm still around.
Could leave city.
if I'm still around. So there's a rune right next to his house.
Come, please be at ease. Our establishment is secure.
So right next to where all the regular people are, there's also a creepy magic shrine that everyone goes to. In here? The boarded up place? If people are going here all the time, then why is it boarded up? Maybe the board up was recent in a response to people flipping out around it. Old Charm Carver's writings. I found a sailor dead in the street, dragged her to an alley to check for loot. Don't know what killed her, but it wasn't thieves since her pockets was full of coins and other things. The best was 2 nice pieces of whalebone. I made sure I soaked them good in her blood, just like my mother showed me when she had the black bone charm before me. I took out the black charm and strung it around my neck, hanging between my paps. Started carving on one of them whale bones from the sailor, and it's eager for work, too eager, so I speak to it, calm it. You gots to be patient, I say. Once that whalebone was still, I carved a curse round one side, then a sweet tempter on the other. Took me a good long time, too. It's my mother's black bone charm that makes it all work. Got warm to the touch and started to sing while I was working. This new bit of whalebone is sure special. Strong. Fetch a good price from a street boss or smuggler. My little charm is done. It'll make a gambler drunk with luck. Walk away with a winner every time. Though each night spent at the tables, the price was paid. Eyes going milky bit by bit, till they're all boiled up like eggs. So it'll make you lucky at gambling until you go blind, apparently. Seems like a shrine though instead. So if there was bone charms, they're not here. Any hidden details besides the stuff on the table? Nope. Old stolen diary. Diary of a known heretic seized before his execution. For most, the outsider is nothing but a child's tale meant to instill fear of that beyond his family, the community. When I was young, my mother and I were on the run, moving from one village or sea town to the next, camping in the woods for weeks, always with the cursed overseers at our backs. At night, she told me of her dreams, of the empty place where the outsider whispered to her. With each visit, her craft grew until she could see through the eyes of moths and unlock a door or window latch from outside of a house. I will find this empty place. Somehow, the key to open the void will fall into my hands. In time, I will learn the secret, and he will call to me as he called to her. Call me a heretic for my studies. Drag me to your cold stone cell. Whip my flesh and put me on trial as an apostate. Burn my body to ash, but I will continue to seek the realm of which my mother spoke. It is my life's meaning. Sounds like they got their wish, which is the punishment part.
Here you are, back among your own people, the palace-born and those who curry their favor. Are you feeling more comfortable, Majesty? Are these the people you want running a quarter of your empire? No? It never seemed to bother you before. Maybe it looks different up close. Maybe here it's harder to ignore the way the people outside the palace get through the day. In any case, I know what you're after. The heart you carry can only hold one spirit at a time. So, if you want to walk out with a piece of Delilah, you better be ready to leave something behind.
Oh, we're gonna have to sacrifice. We're gonna have to sacrifice our own mother's existence in order to capture Delilah. Then, interesting. Interesting. At the same time, though, it seems like it's time for. It seems like our mother should have been laid to rest by
Don't
now.
remember it being, hey, open up. I got the code, but it's back on the boat.
No exceptions. Either you have the code, or I assume something's off. My boss's orders.
Damn, open this door.
You know I won't do this. You're wasting time.
That seems awful noteworthy. And she's got a key. Boss's orders. What is this place? Ah, awkward. Aha. Got away with it anyway, apparently. Delivery code. Here's a combination to the alley gate, 994. Don't forget the password either, or I won't open the back door. Next time, dock your boat in a different place. You've started to attract unwanted attention. The Grand Guard will have doubled their patrol since Duke's last decree, so gotta be careful. She's not suspicious of your existence, but I just casually came by and took all her stuff. So I'm apparently just a monster. So they came in through this gate. It's locked. Didn't I just get the key to this? Or I have to use the code. Ah. Key to the delivery boat, sure. Is this an alternate entrance? It could be. Could be a cool one, too. 994. Oops. Ta-da! Is there also a code on this side? Nope. Gate must remain closed. Remember to close the gate behind you after each delivery. If you need a code, speak to me directly, or Carlos Marletto, at Winslow Safe Company next door. Ricardo Marletto. Another safe company's nearby. I can sneak in through there.
No, you bastard!
You're not guards, are you?
Be good to me. Damn it! Yes! Hey, don't screw me now.
I'm such a shithead.
See, I told you.
I'm a terrible person.
What are you covering your face for?
I'm a garbage human being. Death in the Month of Songs. Another song that I've apparently read before.
Come on, you bastards.
I find it interesting how every single character in the entire world remarks instantly on the fact that you cover your face. I'm not saying nobody should call it out, but it starts to get weird when literally every person you encounter shouts it out at some point.
Someone looks armed and dangerous.
Where does that lead to? I'm curious. We can just find out immediately. Creepy crawly mode. Oh. Is this just gonna lead behind the gate? Yep. Kind of nullifies the progress I made there. It's fine. Surprisingly easy to get behind a gate that's supposedly something to protect. There's so much map to explore compared to... Yeah, as I said, actually, there's just so much more map in this place to explore than I could notice from just looking around for the charms. So this is related to how you break into this place if you want to steal all of his stuff again. Oh, he's got a key. Interesting. So he's doing his deliveries here. Okay. So that's apparently one of the things you can do is you can break into every single black market shop and just steal their entire inventory over and over again, I think, in every chapter.
Damn it.
I'll just head back out here now. Is this the safe building? I think so. At least they don't usually freak out. You guys running a contest again? I love it when you guys run contests to open a safe. That gives me a bunch of free money.
In the most reputable safe shop in Karnaca.
Oh yeah? You're better than all the other ones that I think were in the same company as you? Dear brother, are you serious? How are you able to run a safe and vault business if you can't even remember a simple 3-digit combination? I set the back alley gate code to your birthday, and you thought it was your wedding anniversary. I said your wedding anniversary, and you thought it was grandmother's age. Your grandmother has a 3-digit age? Or I guess it could be a 0 something something, but still. I said your grandmother's age, and you thought it was Mother's street address. What kind of advice are you giving to your customers for their combinations, I wonder? It's a miracle anybody in the city manages to open one of your safes again after locking them. Anyway, since you leave me no choice, here's the gate combination, written in colored ink, which isn't cheap. 994. Bring the note with you when you come to my shop. I'll make sure it gets burned. And no, I won't leave the gate open. I can't risk having the curious peek inside of my little business, Ricardo. A lot of security for a surprisingly easy to break into backyard where you just... Like, I didn't even use powers to get in. I just climbed on top of a couple of boxes, and then I was over the gate. And then I was having access to. So apparently the safe owner...
But that's not an area for customers.
The safe company store and the black market are both the same vendor, apparently. I mean, they're in the same family. Apartment seizure. Mr. Merletto, on the authority of Duke Luca Abel, due to the urgent security matter regarding buildings with balconies overlooking Riviana Boulevard and the newly installed wall of light, you are hereby required to grant us access to your apartment indefinitely. We ask that you keep a spare key at your shop so that Grand Guard personnel have access to your apartment at all times. This action is necessary to prevent the miscreants from bypassing the Wall of Light checkpoint. As the Director of Winslow Safes, you will certainly understand our security concerns, and we trust that there will be no questions or delay. P. Colgut, 4th Captain, Grand Circunar Guard. Try to unlock me. What?
Guard!
What? She freaking out? He's freaking out because I went behind the desk for a second. Severe, but also he's apparently not actually getting anyone. So I guess I'll just go ahead and steal from him now that he's not looking. Ooh. There's his apartment key. Try to unlock me, inquisitive tinkers. Unlock what though? You? There's a try to unlock me sign. Hi. He seems perturbed. Your reactions are weird. I didn't mean any harm. I didn't do anything to you. Yep, participants are limited to 30 minutes, 1 attempt only. It's the same sign we saw when there was actually a contest, but I don't see a contest safe anywhere. Keys. This is one of our specialties. We manufacture and make all sizes. Yeah, I guess he's like the most reasonable person to request a spare key from. What, like, because they required him to make a spare key for his place, and makes perfect sense because he can make them himself. I'll admit I was curious to see if pressing the safe while it was open was gonna break the window or not. I'm a dick. Labels of authenticity. What's upstairs? Is this where the contest is happening? What's that? Look at these shiny contraptions. Well, it's already open. How am I gonna have a contest then? I'm thinking that there may not actually be a contest around here. Weird. It almost feels like a forgotten detail. Oh, those are all the rats that they're grilling outside. Hi, dude that freaked out a moment ago. So where do you live exactly? Because I want to break in. I'm apparently going to break into your house now. Maybe up here? Nah, I think yeah, this is the squid house. I've been here before. It was peculiar, for sure. But not something new. Ah, maybe up there. There's so many locations to check out. Hello. Got a fan. Snuff box. I've already established that I basically don't have anything to spend money on. And like the shitty game player person I am, I'm still stealing everything I can find. Because it makes a number go up. And who doesn't get addicted to that feeling in video games? Bananas, health. I don't want your healthy bananas, I want your money. You see? You need Petronia's apartment key. Who is that? The Silver Spike. The outsider walks among us. Here at the Silver Spike, among our many offenses against the Duke's endless decrees, you can add another. Your dear editor counts among his friends several citizens well informed on occult matters. As such, I can share this with you. The outsider is not likely to be forgotten here in the southern capital. Many of the shrines built to honor him have been disturbed of late, as if recently visited. That figure of myth apparently walks among us, gathering up offerings. Some leave ruin-carved tokens of bone in the abandoned corners of Karnaca, and others interested in such matters report that, yes, those tokens are gone a night later. Trust your senses. Do you not taste him in the withered, sickly crabs you boil for dinner? Can you not hear his voice in the hum of bloodfly wings? What else could explain our current plight here in Karnaca? Murder in the streets and firing squads as a response. Such times. Believe me when I tell you my fingers tremble as I scribble these truths, but I am willing to continue on for your benefit. Do not be seen reading this printing of the Silver Spike. Burn it as soon as you are done, and eat the very paper should you see an overseer approaching. Dramatic. So this is somebody who apparently feels rebellious against the overseer if they're hanging out with that kind of paperwork in their backyard. I mean, in their apartment. I'm getting a little disoriented where it's hard to keep track of which specific locations I've explored so far. There's so many buildings to check out, and I don't have the collectibles to guide me as far as which ones I've already explored. So it's all up to me to screw it up now. Oh, they heard that. But they can't get in here.
Nothing here. Let's have a look around.
Unfortunately, I can't open the door, which means I can't access the main apartment building from inside here. Why does everyone have the same, like, this weird, like, foggy, like, disappointed owl painting? Do they have a drain I can sneak through, perhaps? That'd be convenient. No? Damn it. Is there a lower window to hop into? Ah, perhaps. Except that's not how the... Oh, I can go over there. Okay, I wasn't entirely sure where that was going to land me, admittedly. So now we're on the other side of this courtyard, and now we're in. Aha. A note from Petronia. Allison, I'm taking some hagfish broth to my cousin who's been coughing badly for 2 days. If you need to spend the night here, you already have your own key, and you know you're always welcome. Please be a dear and don't put your muddy boots on the bed. I'll be back tomorrow morning with some pastries. Petronia Weatherspoon. So someone named Allison has the key, but of course I just found an open window, so that wasn't much of an issue. This is the top floor, nothing else to check out. Now we go down. There's hopefully something worthwhile. Unless this whole place is sealed up or something. Nope. Just a front door and nothing else. Wow. Low detail building. And that's just the street. So we have one bone charm to check out, and that was the one that was near the exit. So just gotta sort of sneak in that direction without getting caught, hopefully. Something made easier by a few high points to jump on, and the altogether absence of here we go. Of the searchlight I took care of already too. Those guards up there, probably from when they were looking for me before. I'm kind of misclicking a little bit. There we go. We de-electrified this, so I might as well take advantage. Looks like ground floor's our only option. There we go. Maybe it'll be peaceful in here. It never is, but I can pretend. There's rats upstairs. Doesn't seem like a big group, though. I'm not getting any humans. Wow, one swing. How does she do that? There's also clearly stuff in there. Might be the only option for us to go down, too. Apartment seizure. Mr. Merletto. That's actually the same letter we read already. It's the exact same one. So I actually already have the key. So I don't have to bother sneaking in through the bottom. Hello? Oh, we need a code. Oh. Small-scale combustion refinement. Some copper wire. Cigar box. Sir, there are rats in your apartment? So I had to break in to exterminate them? Mystery women leave conservatory. That's because we got rid of the witch problem. Residents living near the Royal Conservatory report strange tidings, friends. As regular readers know, curator Brenna Ashworth shuttered the conservatory some time ago. At nearly the same time, the Duke tripled security outside. Why would a museum sit closed? To save funding? I don't buy it. What costs are incurred by maintaining rooms full of old bones? Now, something stranger still. No one has seen Brianna Ashworth in days, but a steady trickle of women have been seen leaving the Royal Conservatory at odd hours. Some were seen heading for the docks near the canal. Presumably on their way north, to Dunwall perhaps? Is there a connection between these strange women and our Empress Delilah? Are they somehow related to the missing women we've reported over the last 3 years, from families complaining of wandering daughters, some of whom suffered from dissolution of the spirit so severe as to require daily bloodletting? We will reveal more as we continue to investigate. So it sounds like if they... assuming the witches didn't suddenly lose power somehow, it sounds like they're all on their way towards... is there something in there? Something's behind the wall. It sounds like they're all on their way to assist Delilah next. And join in her army and try to defend her at her home location. Ah, it's under the pillow. I see. Die, pillow. Blood sacrifice. Fitting with what we just read. Killing blood flies or rats restores health. Yay, I like that. Let's see. Solid landing crits the shockwave that knocks people back. That could actually be bad for me. A sufficient shockwave could actually get me in trouble. So I need a code to the safe. Winslow. Supposedly the guy who lives here is infamously bad at safe codes. So we'll just look around for a clue. Or check our document again. Is it the same? What if it's the same as the gate code? Don't see a lot of evidence around here. Oh! There's access to the Grand Palace right through this door, apparently. It's kind of a big deal. Shopkeeper's apartment provides safe way around the way of light. 994 was the alley code, which I don't have. Which probably shouldn't be the safe code. But I lack other things. I don't think I have anything else that would indicate the code, just the gate code. Yeah, just 994, which I have multiple times now. I could try it again, because he apparently is bad at codes. So let's learn. Nope, that's not what it is. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Is there did he have a book sitting around? No. Well, I mean, he has books everywhere, but not one I can read. If he had a book sitting around, I would try reading that. I am not seeing it written down anywhere. That looks like a chalkboard. But no such luck. No way. Is that it? 1, 2, 3? He really is bad at codes. I should have tried that immediately, since he's famous for being bad at codes, apparently. But there's the evidence. Oops. There we go. Silver and gold. And now I can sell their stuff right back at them. Oh, they'll be so pleased. I don't really have stuff to spend money on, though, so I guess I'll just hold on to it. I've got nearly 1,000 again. We'll see if I get an opportunity to spend it in the future. Oh wait, no, I should go see if I can spend the money, because I have gone and made a, what is it? I got a new blueprint. Let's find out what the other, one is. Explosive bullet.
Stands above the rest, I assure you.
So I can get explosive bullets. Is that an upgrade at all, or just something that I have now?
For your gear.
Explosive bullet. Okay. Why not? I can afford the upgrade. Explosive cluster bullet enables black market shops to sell bullets that explode, fragmenting on contact. Which is apparently different from explosive bullets in some minor way. Not a bad thing to have access to for the sake of clearing bloodfly areas. It means I have a bullet now that kind of serves maybe a similar purpose that the incendiary arrows do. Because I use incendiary arrows because they can wipe out all the locals, so having a special bullet variant, for example, would help. There we go.
Perhaps I should close the shop until the dust settles.
Perhaps you should close the dust because I just gave you a fortune and you could just close for the month. Now I just need to make my way back to the entrance, which is surprisingly easy because this place is not a very big level. That's a dead howler. Oh, that's Petronilla's. Interesting. Did these guys fight? When did these characters fight each other? Did they freak out and fight each other? Was this a scripted event that happened, or were these corpses here the whole time? I wonder. Well, now we have that one apartment key. But I've already been in and out, so it's not really a big deal. Ow.
Is there?
Ah! But anyway, this place is actually surprisingly light on guard coverage. Probably because of that. If some of them died in a howler fight, and the howlers themselves died. Boop! Just to double check, but I believe that is everything we wanted. Alright, next zone. The Grand Palace.